Welcome back to rTech. In today's video, we're going to have a look at the Superfan Q series, and this one's a gigantic 5 feet 1500 mm fan, and this is again a BLDC fan. I've done a full review on the Q series fans. I'll leave links for that as well. So let's find out why these fans are actually special. To show you an example, there's a brand new BLDC fan from Jupiter on the right. That's the blade of the Jupiter fan, and the one on the left, which has this unique angle, is the Superfan blade. Well, the design is actually functional. I mean, I did a test with two other fans. So one is an Osiko fan, which you're seeing here, the black one. It's pretty new model. It's a pretty quiet fan, honestly. And at full speed, you do hear, I mean, if you ignore the wind noise, of course, you do hear a flutter from the blades, right? Let's also check out the Atomberg fan. Now again, this is a smart fan. It's a new model. It's maybe about a year and a half old. But at full speed, you do hear the flutter from those blades. Just ignore the wind noise. There's no motor noise in both the fans, of course. And now, let's listen to the Superfan Q series fan. Just listen to it. It sounds so much quieter. So let's go ahead and check the fan out. I mean, we have a full series of review coming up here. So please do subscribe and hit the like button. I see that many of you guys are watching my videos but do not subscribe. So please do hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you. Right in the middle is a backlit one, so when the fan is actually powered on, it will glow, but the light won't power on when the fan is functional. Inside, again, you have the standard accessories. You have the canopies, you have a small plastic pipe connecting the canopies, you have a warranty card, you have a user manual, and also the SCD kit to mount the fan, the down rod, which is about 1 feet long, some connecting screws, and something unique. This is a safety protection device for the fan so that you avoid dropping it. So this is something additional. So it's a wire rope which helps you secure the fan to the ceiling hook. The remote, well, now that's a different story. This is a T series remote from Superfan. It's again beautiful design. We had reviewed the V series fan. You should see the video, and that also had a very nice fan remote. So this remote is special because it has totally different controls as compared to the regular remote control. Let me explain. So obviously this fan has got reverse function, so it can go in reverse, but speed is going to be limited. It's between low and medium. You can't adjust that. There is this breeze function, basically like your sea breeze function. So if you press that button, it's going to give you a feel of, heavy airflow as well as slight reduction. So it feels as if you're sitting on the beach and you're getting natural airflow on you, which is nice. There's another button called as the fine speed control. So what this does is, well, there's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as you can notice. So when you press high, which means your maximum speed, you'll have to press this fine speed adjustment to bring the fan speed down a bit. So it will reduce the fan speed a bit until it reaches the medium speed. Again, when you're on medium and hit the fine speed button, it's going to reduce the speed until it reaches low. You also have a timer function. There's a 2-hour and a 6-hour timer. Like I mentioned, there's high speed, low speed, and medium speed, which you're going to use. There is an eco comfort mode. Again, the fan will run at slightly higher speeds than you expect. That's because it's trying to maintain the optimum CMM level, which this fan is designed to give. So yeah, and then you have this AC mode wherein it's going to run between medium and low again, just to make sure that there's some sort of circulation when you're using the AC. And then there's a wellness mode. So wellness mode differs from eco mode in such a way that for, let's say, 1200 mm fan, there's a particular set of air delivery CMM levels that you have. So this fan will try and maintain that at a much lower, speed, because the blades are designed differently. So yeah, that's the remote. And something which they forgot to mention on this remote is that it glows in the dark. How beautiful is that? Have a look. Yeah, that remote is amazing. And that's what I had mentioned about this fan when I did the last review. So this one's the 5 feet fan. I didn't do a full-fledged review, but this time I actually wanted to test it out. And at first I felt that it was really flimsy and really big, and it's going to be noisy. This one's got like a CMM of 330, which is really, really nice. And it runs on a 35 watt BLDC motor. Really efficient. So the packaging is the same as all other Q series fans. They don't use plastic. And the design and the elements are again pretty much the same. It's just the blade which looks totally different from a regular fan, and the central unit of all these fans are the same size. They do way different because of the size of the motor inside. This one's actually 35 watts. It says 30 watts on the box, but it was actually 35. Of course, this fan wasn't released when I made this video at that time. And every fan has this mention at the back as well. So this is what I meant by it looks a little bit flexy and flimsy, but that's how these fans are. So inside the box, you get the standard kit of fixing. Everything is actually packed beautifully inside this box when you get it. And once you have it open, you'll notice that you have a beautiful set of fans here. So this 5 feet fan was no different, and the blades really have this nice angle to it. I'm hoping that it's quieter. And my electrician helped me fix this up. You can see that the blades are really long. This was the Jupiter Zypher fan, the 5-blade fan, which I reviewed some time back. And look at the size of that blade. It's massive. This one's 1200 mm and that's a 1500 mm. But luckily, it wasn't too heavy for, my electrician. He was able to just put it alone himself. And within a matter of about 5 minutes, it was up in the ceiling and it runs fine. Let's jump to the sound test right now. So it's not a professional sound test, but I'm using an app which helps me determine the sound. I've done this in the past. So just taking the ambient sound of the room, almost zero. So it helps us better. This is on low speed. Let me go to the next speed. It's medium now. So this fan will also run in reverse. So that's one unique feature of this particular fan. There's some sort of noise, but and no, you can't actually adjust the speeds in reverse. It has just one speed on reverse. So reverse helps you keep the room warmer. It's actually a concept which works in the US but not here. But if you have a room heater and if you run this on reverse, it'll help you warm up the room much quicker. This fan also has got an eco mode. There's nothing special about these modes, it's just that it just runs on a particular speed set by the factory. This is apparently the eco mode. It's also an AC mode. So I'm going to press the AC mode button. It actually runs much slower than the eco mode. Strange. And there's a wellness mode. So that's the last button here. So the wellness mode will again run it slightly faster. And the wellness mode, of course, which runs much faster than the other two modes. But you know what? There's another mode called the sea breeze mode, which many Superfan users are familiar with. So when you put this particular mode on, gosh, it doesn't have it. Yeah, so this is the sea breeze mode. What it does is it powers up the fan to the maximum speed and slows it down, just like how the sea waves and the sea breeze works. Have a look. So it's slowing down and then it goes up again. And again, it keeps doing this. Cool, right? So it's also got timer modes, 2 hours and 6 hours. If you want to use them on the remote. So if you're looking for a large fan and a quiet fan particularly, you can actually look at this particular option. This is a Superfan Q series. This one's a 1500 mm. I'll leave links in the description below. If you're looking at the speed of the fan, this isn't the one you should go for, because this fan focuses on the breeze, not on the RPM. So this has slow RPM, but will give you good airflow and good circulation. And it's quieter than a regular fan. Let me know what you guys think. I'll leave links in the description below as I mentioned. Once again, thank you so much for watching rTech. I really appreciate you spending time on this video. Please share this video, like, and as always, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching rTech. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.